Hey everybody out there on YouTube, welcome back to the channel. My name is Larry, and today, as you can see, we're going to be going over the Spark Control X control box for your Spark 2. As you can see, it's a six-way switch box. You got your 4 switches over here, plus you got A channel and B channel here. You got your power light, you got your amp light, and you got your app light. Around on the back, if you can see it, you got your power button, you got your Bluetooth button, you got your 2 input jacks for your expression pedals, and you got your power outlet right there, or your inlet to plug in. Some of the other specs that are on the Control X. You got Profile 1, a preset mode to switch to Spark amp presets, and then you got Profile 2 for your stomp box mode to toggle the effects. All right. The wire connectivity is 2 1/4-inch expression pedal jacks, and then you got your USB-C port for charging and data transmission. Does have Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity. Transmission range is up to 55 feet. Line of sight, that's like 17 meters for you guys over there in the UK. The weight, it's not very heavy. It's only like 45 kilograms, or that's almost a pound for us over here in the States. All right. You get the Spark Control X. You get the USB-C cable that comes along with it. You get 3 overlays. So you can use a dry erase marker to write whatever you want on the overlays. The overlays just go right on there just like that. And you can use a dry erase marker. Of course, I chose the wrong color. I should have chose white or gray or something like that. You can write whatever you want for a particular switch, like lead guitar solo, or rhythm guitar, or something like that on these overlays. And I thought that was a really good idea. You don't want to use a black marker. Of course, black on black, that's not really going to show up. That was my fault. I should have picked a lighter color. For me was the cord that comes along with it has 2 USB-C ends on it. And I was like, what am I going to do with that? Because I didn't think my computer on the back of it had a USB-C inlet. So I was like, well, what am I going to do? So I came up with this. If you're in the same position, you can go to your local Best Buy or electronic store and get a USB-C to a regular USB adapter. I got like a 2-pack for like $10 at Best Buy, and it helped me out. Something that I wish that Positive Grid would have thought of, either included in the Spark Control X package, or a cable with this end on it, But anyway, and last but not least, you get your user manual to learn how to work this device. Now, to turn it on, of course, you want to hit the power button on the back. Hold it for a few seconds, and it turns on. Now you have to have your, of course, you have to have your amp right alongside. So you might go ahead and turn on your amp. Of course, I have mine right here beside me. Hold that button, turn it on. And then you want to take your app and you want to connect that to your app. So you want to hold the power button on the back of, sorry about the light, guys. You want to hold the power button on the back of your amp for about 2 seconds until the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi light both flash blue. So once you've done that,
let's try.
You can see that the amp light is on. So now we want to go ahead and we want to turn on our app on our phone. So we have to go and you want to click on these 3 lines down here at the bottom, and that changes the screen. Now you want to connect the tone control, turn on connect, and now you can see that both the amp and the app are connected. Right. Let's get down to how we change these things. If you've never been shown how to change the heads and some of the other pedals that are included on this. Now, I have my amp set to lead guitar style tone 2. And what that does is it sets it to a particular setting to where you can just click on your switches on your pedal here, and it'll switch those particular pedals that this setting is. So what we're going to do is, okay, let's say, for instance, I don't like this Rocker 5 head. So I'm going to scroll over to the head here. If you can see that very well. Sorry, guys. I'm still working with this camera, trying to figure it out. But anyway, you want to change the head. So you double tap on the head, and it brings up a whole list of other heads that you can use with this setup. So I like, where is it here?
She. Let me just do it. Wait.
I can't find it now. Oh, this high gain head. So I'll tap on that, and as you can see, it has automatically changed it to that head. Now you go ahead and you close this menu, and there we have the new setup with that head. But I don't like this comp wah, this compression wah pedal, or I don't like this drive pedal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to double tap on the drive, and it brings up all these different branded drive pedals here. So we'll choose this black op right here. And as you can see, without the light there, it's changed it to that pedal.
I didn't test.
Now, if I don't want the gate on. Let's say I don't want the gate on. I'm going to click number 1 here, this button right here. Let's shut it off. Wow. Okay. I did not realize that I had my amp turned up. But anyway, we switched the pedal. And it is now that pedal. Now, if you want to shut these particular pedals off or turn them on, like I said, switch 1 here was for the gate pedal. So,
Okay.
what we'll do is we'll hit that switch 1, and it turns it on. Switch 2 turns it off. Or switch 1 again, and it turns it off. I don't want the gate pedal. Now, the compression and the wah, that's switch 2. And the drive is switch 3. Now, unfortunately, the head, or maybe I'm just not picking the right setting, does not have a switch for it. But now we go over to the EQ, and that's switch number 4. Okay, now the delay and the reverb here. The delay is switch A, and the reverb is switch B. And that setup is for the lead guitar style tone 2. And you can find that under this little box right here, this little white box. Let me close this. Now you press that, and it will show you what each switch is for. Stomp box 1, 2, 3, 4, A, and B, and then you got your expression pedals there. Now you can edit these if you're pretty good with the editing and stuff like that. You can just tap on it, and it will bring up different ways that you can set that switch for your Control X. I just started experimenting with that a few days ago, so I'm not totally up on how it works, but I think what you do is you can choose one of these other settings, and it'll replace a Stomp Box 1 pedal switch with that setting. I'm pretty sure of that. Don't take my word for it. If you can find a video on that, and get something out of it, tell me so I'll know, because I don't exactly know how it works, but I think that's a good explanation of how that works. So we're going to hit that, and that takes us back to the original setting. This is the original setting for the, we'll close this out again, for the lead guitar style tone 2. And that's pretty much how that works. I mean, some of these other ones, the music notes here, yeah, you can do your smart jams, your quick jam, your looper, the Jimi Hendrix addition here, but a lot of the Jimi Hendrix you have to purchase. I don't know if you know that, but there's a lot of those that you gotta purchase and stuff like that. It gives you a rundown of everything right here and stuff like that. We'll get out of that right now. Then you press on the plus switch down there, and then that takes you to the AI page where you can tell the AI to create a certain sound for your guitar and stuff like that. I thought that was really neat. If I can hold the camera still. Then you got your camera here. Well, there's my camera. And then let's shut that off. That was me really quick. And then you got your 3 buttons over here, and that shows you that you are connected to your tone control, your Bluetooth. Then you got some other settings down below there, and the what about and everything else like that. So that's basically, oops, we didn't need to see that. So that's basically how the Control X works and what comes with the Control X. Like I said, it wasn't going to be a very in-depth video on how it works because I'm still learning how this thing works and how far you can be away from it, like the link that I have that I got from Positive Grid. That is well beyond 20 meters. I have to admit it's a good distance, and it's a good distance for any club that you might be playing or any small venue that might be playing. It's plenty far enough, as I demonstrated and fell in the video at the end there. But anyway, if you stopped by, thank you for watching. Like I said in the beginning, don't forget that subscribe button, leave a comment, slap the like button, and hit the notification bell. I hope you liked the video. I hope you got some value out of it as far as how this works is in conjunction with the app on the phone, and kind of a sense of how to change the pedal switches on your Control X. So again, thank you for stopping by. I hope you guys have a great week, and most of all, a safe week. And you guys take care, and we'll see you in the next one. All right? Bye-bye.